Hi there, it's William, and in this series video, I'm going to show you how to make a like trivial game that I want to make for my kids. Basically, when I was a kid, I often go to the the shopping mall, and we got some area that's dedicated for the kids to play, and to get some like machine that's basically just a whack-a-mole. Okay, so we got like a lot of holes and the more coming out, and you got like you insert one coin and you got like hammer and just whack the mole. Okay, I like to show my kids how to like play this whack-a-mole, but nowadays I seldom find that specific places have this machine, and I'm going to recreate that virtually on the iPhone, and yeah, that's basically what this project is about. First is that I'm going to use a placeholder to represent some say fake things, like maybe some bomb, okay, and then there will be like a mole that you want to whack. If you smash the bomb, then you were game over. Basically, it's just a very simple the very simple mechanism, but I also want it to be a more difficult, like a whack-a-mole super, something like that. Because normally the whack-a-mole in my memory, if my memory serves me correct, yeah, I'm middle age, so yeah, some of the childhood memory just slightly slip away from my fingers, like a poop. Yeah, so if my memory serves me correct, it's like a 3 by 3 sort of a whack-a-mole. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, something like that. It's sort of like a tic-tac-toe chessboard, and we get like a mole randomly appear. But I want to add some, add way more like hole for the mole coming out. It can add a little bit challenging. And luckily, the iPhone is very like a touch sensitive. And of course, since we're making this using Swift UI, I think maybe let's like broaden the platform that we're going to publish. Maybe we can make it cross-platform, so you can like use the mouse to play on Mac, and maybe play on other things that will play on Apple Watch, maybe pads. Okay, so let's do it. Let's create a new file. Okay, I don't know where it goes. Yeah, new. Let's create a completely new project. Okay, and I'm going to name this project like a super whack-a-mole sort of thing, and make it cross-platform. Okay, so I'm going to say super whack a super whack-a-mole, or maybe whack-a-mole super, maybe a whack-a-mole. What I'm talking here. Maybe just to change it, different name. Let me search the Apple Store for more info. Okay, I don't think to find like a whack-a-mole at Mac's store, which is great. Because if nobody's making it, then here's your chance. You can make it yourself. Okay, I'm going to say super whack-a-mole, like a whack-a-mole crazy, whack-a-mole pro, something like that. You can name whatever you want. And right now, let's just continue. Alright, I just found out that the whack-a-mole, first is that I spelled it wrong. The second is that like a whack-a-mole is like a trademark. So I can use it. Maybe just whack anything. Okay, just super whack anything. I can't add anything. Yeah, maybe just a super whack anything, because I want this game to be like extendable, so you can extend this game by insert some sort of like image, and maybe I'm going to make a like a socket sort of thing that users can like upload through that socket. It will, involve with a little bit image editing. But let's maybe you can add a in-app purchase, and got say in-app purchase, so you can upload any image. And if you don't want to buy this like in-app purchase, you just have to settle with the like a default one. Yeah, I haven't really think it through, but I just want to make it found, maybe publish that app store. If I can't do that, I just make this game for the kids and for you guys. By the way, if you want to use this source code, and you can always join the Patreon or buy that on Gumroad. Alright, that's just a super whack anything. Whack anything. Whack anything or whack anything. Let's just whack anything. Do I spell whack correctly? Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so just whack. Okay, it's a verb. Strike with smart resounding blah blah. Yeah, let's just use that as a whack. Alright, so organization identify, and storage. We typically do not need any of the storage right now. So let's just next whack anything. Yeah, Ultra Terran new tutorial. Let me just add a new folder. And there will be like 11 dots, like a super whack anything. Okay, just whack anything and whack and bomb, something like that. Right, so let's just create a get repository and the add project, add to add project workspace. You don't need to do that, in fact, just to create all this file and you are good to go. So standard Swift UI will just automatically be generated, and you can you just continue to do that. So what I'm thinking is that using a enum to like get hold of everything, while just use a placeholder. Okay, just use a placeholder, and then two stage. So one stage just using placeholder color as placeholder. Okay, just the change of color, and then use that specific cell, because I need some sort of placeholder to look at the design, and then use that placeholder as some sort of reference. Then I can change maybe to a specific like a block. Then using the block as some sort of like a placeholder, then you can like upload image. Then we have to add that functionality. So step by step. Okay. So I got to like create a new command N to get a new. I'm going to like make a Swift UI file. Okay, I'm going to name it the mode state. Even though it's not a whack mode, so like a whack anything. So mode state, or that sort of anything state, or maybe let's make it anything state. Okay, anything state. So basically, that sort of anything will have that specific, maybe not anything state, but just that thing state. Okay, just something. Or maybe some person or some. I don't know. My English is really, really bad, so I'm just that placeholder state. Okay, thing state and things state or thing state. Let me just do thing state. Okay, so that specific thing will have just two state. Instead of using the struct, let me use enum. Okay, that thing will just have a state of whether it's in or out. Let's open the Visual Studio Code so I can get things done pretty quickly. This is like a previous file. I don't need to worry about that. Start token and token. What the heck is going on? Okay, text start menu token. Yeah. Do I say trust this file? Okay, maybe I just choose this. So let's see. Let's add different case. Okay, Copilot's working. So case is whether that thing is out of the ground or not out. So I'm gonna say out, or in the under. It is on under the ground and like the out of the ground. Okay, on out over. I don't think so. Let's just make two state. Okay, that will be the case in nums case, and then we can just say just choose different. We just choose different color for this one. So color. Okay, of course you can even change the shape, the size a little bit. Let's just use color and then fine tuning this. Some sort of shape style. Okay, some sort of shape style. And instead of using text, I'm going to use a switch statement. Green or red, that's pretty good. That's the thing Copilot suggests, and that's the thing that I'm going to use. Thing state, nothing wrong with that, just some does not conform with the view, so yeah, sorry about that. I got to change this, so it does not need to conform to view protocol, so I think that most of the thing will just go away. Preview, don't need that, hide it, or just completely delete it, doesn't really matter. Alright, what's this beautiful sign? Okay, generate, we don't need it. Okay, that's the switch statement for you. Yep, now that will be the like changing of states. Let's go back here, and let's actually make our like a canvas or board. That really depends on what word that you prefer. For me, I prefer using board. Okay, maybe canvas. Doesn't really matter. I think it's maybe a board game. So let's like board or canvas board, something like that. Board canvas. Let's just use a board. Okay, and dot Swift. So basically, you can use foundation. Okay, and create a class that will give you the board. Okay, pretty simple. Make it like up a little bit. Showing, find the right click, Visual Studio Code. Yeah. Okay, so basically the board will have a certain settings when you want to say generate like the rows and columns. So let our rows will be integer. Yeah. Let me just create a classic like whack-a-mole, WhackAnything. I can't use whack-a-mole. Maybe that's I don't know. I'm not like a lawyer or something. Maybe I can use. I've seen a lot of people like upload software and saying it's a whack-a-mole. Maybe I need to use a different whack. But just whack anything, so you can't like trademark WhackAnything. Okay, so yes, it's just this is just a common thing that people say. You kind of like trademark the whole English. Yeah, row and column. Okay, it's just like a classic 3x3. So it's like a tic-tac-toe. Okay, and yeah, let's just do that. And then I'm going to make a state that can sort of like wrap this inside of array, wrap array inside of array, and saying the state of each of this cell. Okay, whether that specific cell is like a most out or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to var a like a different cells, and there will be cells. I think I name it like a thing state. Okay, so I'm going to say instead of cells, I'm going to say thing state. same state. So there will be state of in and out. Okay, and I'm going to here, and why the heck is the array thing? Okay, I don't need this array. So it will be a sync state, right? And the ball and things is a just make it redundancy here. Things is like a class. I need to like initialize it. So initialize a cell array repeating on the yeah. Let me just do that manually. Okay, just accept this like a scaffold, but that over specific one. Yeah, this is not called like cells. Okay, I think this may be better to be called different roles. We got different roles of things. That one specific role equals to array of repeating things like under, yeah, everything just automatically under that as a default state, and that will be count that column. So we got different, like this time is like column is like a thing. Okay, so you got different cells. So for example, it's 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And rows array repeating. Yeah, different rows will be repeating this row multiple times. Okay, that's good. So accept this. So repeating what? Repeating this in one row. Okay, and it count multiple rows, and there will be like a rows count. And I think I just like use a little bit of mismatch. Let rows rows number, okay, columns number, which is adjustable, so you can always adjust it later. So rows number, repeating that kind of rows number will be the column numbers. Okay, no problem here. So things state or things state, things state. Things state. I think things status should be like much more nicer way. Adding this. Okay. Shape state on the yep. Nothing wrong with there. Nothing wrong with there. Things state. Sorry, yeah, just got something like a forward down. Okay, let's save this. Go back here. Hopefully there's no error. Good. Okay. Consecutive declare. Yeah, sorry. Should be. Yeah, some mistake. It's not like a declare, but rather just specify a specific magic number. It's not recommended, but I just want to like try things out. Okay, and the row will be yeah. Okay, nothing wrong here. Oh, and by the way, if you want this this bunch of code to work, you have to make this like class board as a main actor and observable, because we're going to use it elsewhere. So main actor and observable. And by the way, it's not observable object. Observable is just a macro, and we're going to use it in the like the main app code here. And what I'm going to do is to inject it here. So basically, we need to add a state here, state, and we got private var. And I'm going to initialize a specific board, because you know it's a board game, and it will be a board. Okay, just a class board, and we got this like a body does not conform to because type super state private board and then just to go here, we need to like some sort of initialization here. So I'm going to say init initialization, and that specific board, okay, will be the state, because we're going to wrap this with the initial value of that specific board in a state. So state and the initial value here, and we got this like the board game to here. Yeah, and we can sort of make a placeholder of a game. So let me just create another file called the game view. Okay, so basically the game view will, you know, as the name suggests, will just give you the game. So we have to inject the environment here. So environment going to pass the board. Okay, board itself, and will be a var of a board. So while you got this board ready, and then you can get this a grid-like structure and make the anything coming out, because we're going to make different photos. So be a grid, alignment, horizontal, yeah, all that. We'll just do that manually. Horizontal spacing, vertical spacing. We got horizontal spacing of a certain CG float. Let me make it really large, like a 5, and then we can have a vertical spacing as well. So vertical spacing of 5. Okay, once it is ready, we're going to loop it. So for each from 0 to all the way to our board, right? We got this bar board here, the board, and we got this like a row number. So every row we're going to loop it, given the ID, the key pass range int dot self should suffice, and then the row in. Okay, and we're going to make another grid row. So remember, one is grid, the other is grid row, and then here we're going to get each of the column. Okay, so one is row, the other is column. So grid row, and then for each loop from 0 all the way. Yeah, it might seem a little bit redundant right now, but column number. But don't worry, we will like expand this to a not 3x3, but much larger. Okay, you can even set different stage for it. Okay, right now let's just dealing with the ID slash dot self. Okay, and then for every row and column, so column in. Okay, that should do. And right now, I'm going to just use a button to like act as a placeholder. Of course, you can add like image. Okay, then you can like flip the image. We will do that later, because I'm trying to make a upload and update the image functionality here. So right now, let's just use button to represent everything. Okay, so we got a button and we got like the board, and while you are pressing that specific row and specific column, you are going to change it, label, and maybe I use like a square. Okay, a circle, square, maybe just use a circle. Okay, why can't I use a square? Heart. Okay, hard is like an organized shape. Let's just use a circle. I think I already like recall some of the like customization here. Doesn't really matter. Let's just trivially modify it here. Fill that with our board. Dot rows and row as well as the column dot color. Okay, so basically this color will be changed. Have no yet. We don't have the press yet. Okay, I think it's already a fairly long video. I'm going to take a break here, and in next video I'm going to finish like the basic layouts and add this press function. All right.